This place is absolutely stuck in time. It's amazing. Also, supposedly one of the most haunted towns in the Wild West.
And tonight, we are going to be investigating the Old Washoe Club.
The Washoe Club, we turn skeptics into believers on a daily basis.
Whoa, dude.
Looks like somebody in a black cloak.
Like the Grim Reaper? Whoa.
For some reason, he doesn't like men. I've seen him push a 6'4" dude out of the way on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
It is upstairs.
wait, yeah. I just heard footsteps at the top of the stairs.
Really?
Oh,
There's also someone who likes to scratch people up here. I'm not afraid of you. Rembod. Whiskey Rembod.
oh, yes.
Are you serious?
What brought you to Virginia City?
We are in a real Wild West town, Virginia City, Nevada.
It's gonna be a crazy night.
This place literally is like being transported back in time. There's so many cool buildings around here. I mean, just the aesthetic. You feel like you are living in the real Wild West.
Yeah, this place is absolutely stuck in time. It's amazing.
It's the oldest town in the Wild West. And in fact, in the 1860s, when it was settled, this place was known for the silver mining. And it was a place where men could go from rags to riches to millionaires overnight.
That's right, yeah. It is also supposedly one of the most haunted towns in the Wild West.
It's crazy because there was so much fighting. All of the opportunity for riches made this place such a haven for all characters, whether they were violent, whether they were good people, and it led to a lot of violence and it led to a lot of spirits that are said to be left behind.
Oh yeah.
And tonight, with Adelaide Haunted Horizons, we are going to be investigating the Old Washoe Club.
It's been many a years since we've been wanting to come and tackle this place. I am so excited to be here.
I am too. This place is literally the Millionaire's Row. This place was a club for millionaires here in Virginia City. Everyone who was the who's who was a member of the Old Washoe Club.
Oh yeah.
And they say that the spirits left behind in here tell it a story of not only riches and mining, but also tragedy. And there's the story of the woman in blue on the staircase and the man in the bar, and many, many others, which I'm sure we're gonna hear about very soon.
I'm sure.
So let's head inside, let's meet up with Allison and Cag, and let's get this night at the Old Washoe Club started.
Let's go.
Let's go in.
Okay, you guys ready?
Ready?
All right. So if you guys want to go up that first flight of stairs, I'll be right behind you guys.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
The most common things we get up here, a lot of footsteps. We're working on the restoration, so sometimes we've been hearing what sounds like furniture being moved. Nothing will be moved, but it will sound like it. Feel free to roam through the building and see if you can discover what was moved. Guarantee you will find everything in their rightful place. The front 3 rooms, I don't get a whole lot of activity in the front 3, although every now and then in this one right here with the couch, we will hear a little girl giggling. That one's fun. Are any of you guys sensitive? You look like you might be a little sensitive. No? I don't know. She kind of wasn't sure if she wanted to step in the room.
No, it's just really weird because you know how last time I was with you guys, my phone kept taking photos?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not done it this whole trip.
Right.
It started doing it in here.
Like at Brushy Mountain.
Yeah.
Did it do it again?
Oh wow.
It's taking pictures again by itself?
This is where my hand is. So let me just show you. That's where the button is to press. So I've been holding the camera like that. And it keeps taking pictures like that. The floors.
That's weird.
That's interesting though.
Earlier today, it was messing with people's phones and cameras. Like it turned off, not turned off, but one of the girls was trying to take pictures and her screen was just blank completely. She tried to reset her phone, would not work. And then it happened to one of the other dudes on the tour the second we got up to the 3rd floor. So I was like, All right, so you guys might have some camera malfunctions at some point today. That seems to be their goal of the day.
There are so many stories of paranormal activity inside the Old Washoe Club, but the tragic history goes well beyond the walls of this building. There aren't many things that will motivate a human being in the way that wealth and riches can, and there was money to be made in Virginia City, enough to convince even the most unprepared of frontiersmen to move to this desert valley at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, a place where most living things struggle to survive. At this elevation, in this climate, the summers are dry and arid, and winters are freezing, snowy, and windy. But the conditions below ground in the mines were horrendous. Temperatures in the mine could reach 130 degrees Fahrenheit, as miners carefully dug silver out of the stone that contained the hot springs of these mountains. Everywhere you looked, there was danger in this Wild West town. But within the Washoe Club sits a room with a very macabre purpose. During those frigid winter months, when the ground was too cold to dig graves, the crypt stored the remains of many people until the ground thawed in the spring. So whether it's miners, outlaws, ladies of the night, or the many residents who breathe their last breath in Virginia City, there are no shortage of ghost stories at the Old Washoe Club.
We do have a shadow man. He does roam throughout the building. Lately, because we're doing so much restoration work, most of the activity has been pushed kind of downstairs. So if he is up here, I find that this is kind of his domain. He loves the dark, creepy corners of the building. So usually in this dark hallway here, or right out that window back here to the left, he loves to hang out in that hallway. For some reason, he doesn't like men, in my experience. You ladies are fine. I've seen him push a 6'4" dude out of the way on the 3rd floor. There is no electricity up here. There's no running water. So when you guys are up here in the dark, it's gonna be dark. You cannot see your hand in front of your face dark.
So what were each of these rooms used for, do you know?
So originally, these were all lawyers' and doctors' offices. And then in 1875, this is where the millionaires had their club. Oh. So they actually had a poker room up here. They had pool tables. This was their ballroom. And then all the way up until 1984, these top floors were actually all apartments. So people were still living up here in the 1980s. This would have been the ballroom for the millionaires. When the doctors were up here, this was more of an emergency area. This is also the room that made Ghost Adventures famous. So if you guys do want to set up your cameras in here at some point, they had their camera on the X by the benches, and they caught the apparition on this X right here. The apparition, it's really cool. He actually walks from this X across the room out the doorway. It's about a 7-second long clip. They still hold the record for the longest apparition caught on film.
Wow.
So good job. Kudos to them. And here we are. I think they're on season, I don't even know. I lost track, like 27. Some insane number. The poker room. Wow. I like to tell you guys, because it is a long night, if you do want to sit down and play poker, totally more than welcome to. Sometimes the chairs in here will pull out on their own. Every now and then the cards will flip over by themselves. I have seen one of the cards flip over, which is really cool, because there's not a huge breeze in here. That window doesn't really fit the best, but it's not enough to flip a card over. It just will flip off the top of the deck. But the money, if you guys do, I don't suggest taking the money. The ghosts are not a fan of it. The tour guides won't even take this money. They keep telling us to take it and split it, and we're like, absolutely not. Ulysses S. Grant played poker in here, Thomas Edison, John Mackey, who owned Mackey Mansion down the road. He was actually one of the founding members of the Millionaires Club, which the original Millionaires Club actually started at a bar called the Crystal Bar, but that burnt down in the fire in 1875. So Mark Twain actually played at the Crystal Bar, but he never played here at this location. But he left Virginia City between 1864 and 1866. So by the time this started at the Washoe in late 1875, Mark Twain was already long gone. But supposedly he still owes money to every saloon in Virginia City to this day. It's probably true. I call it a rumor, but I'm sure it's probably true. The creepy dolls. The green-eyed girl, they are open. Everyone thinks they're closed. The amount of people I've had run out of this room because of that doll is insanely hilarious for me. Usually it's the big dudes that aren't scared of anything. And they'll pan across with like their black light or something, and she glows really well in the dark. And they'll just scream and run out. It's wonderful. A lot of people don't like this room. They feel like it's heavy. So when these were apartments in the 1980s, one of our last tenants that lived up here, this was actually his apartment. His name was Scotty. He unfortunately did kill himself in this room in 1984. Hence the headaches. He actually did shoot himself in the head.
Really?
So lately, he hasn't really wanted people in here. But of course, feel free to investigate in here. There's these cute little trucks on the floor if you want to see if they move. You're totally fine to like put them wherever you want to. There's a ball over here too if you guys want to try to play with the ball. Every now and then they will roll it back to you. That's really kind of cool. This room is a fun one. If you don't like dolls, I apologize. I like her. I think she's wonderful. She does every now and then rock her chair. Usually it's not when we're in the room. It usually happens when we walk by to go like downstairs or something. And of course it's never on command. She does have real human hair. She's attached to a little girl named Winnie. That one's really fun. And when it rocks, it's not super like noticeable. It's like kind of subtle. If you can catch it, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It actually happened on one of my tours. The lady totally believed her husband was a total skeptic, and the doll rocked. And he was like, he didn't know what to do. It was great. He believes now. It was wonderful. Dude, she thanked me profusely. I was like, I had nothing to do with this. I was like, all I did was bring you guys upstairs. I cannot make her rock her chair. So this room, I don't usually get a lot of activity actually in this room. I do love this room because the view is amazing. I don't know if you guys want to get a shot of the view from up here. You could see about 100 miles out. Our blue lady, Lena, every now and then likes to hang out in this window. Usually we don't see her when we're up here. We usually get pictures of her from across the street. She was actually a mistress to one of the millionaires in the Millionaires Club. The wife found out about it. She was not happy. She actually murdered Lena on the spiral staircase downstairs. Wife got away with it, unfortunately. She was married to a millionaire. She does kind of roam throughout the building. We'll hear her humming. Every now and then we'll see her between the two staircases. Sometimes I will warn you, if she does hum, it's really pretty. Sometimes she gets too close to your ear. I don't like when a living person breathes in my ear, let alone a dead one. Usually I have to tell her to take 2 steps back. She normally listens, but... This room, this is the famous red room. So, named for the wonderful red paint job. In my experience anyways, I feel like there's 2 ghosts in this room. They won't tell us their names. It drives me nuts. Like if you have an SB7 or any kind of like communication, like they will spit names out through it. None of them are theirs. They just like to mess with us. So we do have one in here that likes to slam the door. It's actually splintering the wood on the side.
Oh, wow.
And then there's one in here that likes to scratch people. I actually call him the door slammer guy. Super creative. And the one that scratches, I call him the scratcher ghost dude. Until they tell us their names correctly, that's what they get.
Yeah.
Usually, I have a good record. People don't usually get scratched when I'm up here. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. And usually they're superficial. They fade after about like 5-10 minutes. I have only seen in about 13-14 years, one person actually did bleed. It was maybe a month and a half ago. Weird, he was a skeptic, so he didn't believe in any of this stuff. Again, he does now. The Washoe Club, we turn skeptics into believers on a daily basis.
After hearing the stories of intense paranormal activity, we're more than ready to take on the Old Washoe Club tonight. This place is one of the most famously haunted buildings in the Wild West, and after a decade of waiting, we're finally here tonight. Will it live up to its haunting reputation? That is what we're here to find out. To start the night, we tried to play a game of poker with the spirits, led by Allison and Cag of Adelaide's Haunted Horizons, and you'll be able to watch that over on their YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe and tell them we sent you. But for our investigation, we'll start in the ballroom, where the famous Ghost Adventures apparition was captured. And what better way to bring energy to a ballroom than to dance?
I'm sure you don't.
Come on, we need some more people out on this floor.
Together.
What we're doing? We're doing.
Ooh, tripwire just went off.
Come on down the hall and into the room with us. Come on.
Worst dancing ever. You want to come and dance with us? Two ladies need somebody to dance with. With not that we can dance. Come on, Dave.
I don't know.
What's with this?
You need to do-si-do.
Do-si-do. What's do-si-do?
So that's when you go behind me, we do that. Do-si-do your partner, and then you go back again. Just saying.
You're going to come and teach us how to dance? Because we're not very good at it, I'm afraid. Kate's all on her own dancing.
Dave's going for it.
I can't breathe.
Oh, light's gone up and down there again.
There's no oxygen when you do that.
You guys, it is so hard to breathe here. We're not used to this elevation, and good Lord.
Wow, that's made the head pound.
But we are starting off with the first session up here in the ballroom. Now, this is the famous ballroom where apparitions have been captured on video.
Light, strip light behind you.
Just
Sorry.
went off. And we've already had some action. I mean, before we actually started dancing there, we had the REM pod going off.
Okay, rolling.
Just put my audio back on.
Whoa.
Oh,
Got it.
That was the REM pod back here.
Do you want us to sing some more?
Did that just move?
What?
The REM pod?
I don't think so.
Lights just went off, strip light.
Tripwire just went off.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking.
We had the tripwire going off here. This REM pod went off as soon as we started.
Okay, rolling on that.
REM pod was just going off slightly. Is that you? Is that you in there?
This is Dave Audio, our first session.
We'll see what happens. I mean, this is supposed to be one of the most haunted parts of the Old Washoe Club. Just did it again. Yep. Come closer.
Come down and talk to us. Oh, wow.
Wow. That was loud.
Can you see that red light on the ground in the doorway there? If you could you come in here and touch one of these bright red lights that we have set up? There's a whole bunch of them around here. You can pick whichever one you want.
Walk around this way, lady, so that camera can get you.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Cool.
Where do you want us to stand?
Here.
Maybe just over here behind this chair so I can still see the hallway. That'd be perfect.
What's the hum?
I'm not sure what that is.
Whoa.
Wow, that was a loud noise.
We weren't hearing that when we were sitting in the...
Gentlemen, we brought 2 ladies up here to go dancing with you. Do you want to dance?
Over here.
Over where? Well, can you come over here and join us? We're feeling a bit lost without any partners to dance with. Feel a bit left out. And I like dancing. I can't dance, but I like to try.
What is that? We weren't hearing that when we were sitting in the poker room. I mean, we were hearing some noises, but not that one. So we just got done doing a session in the poker room for the Adelaide Haunted Horizons channel. Make sure you go over and watch their video and subscribe to their channel so you can see us play poker with the spirits.
Maybe there's some ladies that want to dance. Maybe we can stand back and let you dance with the gentleman. Did you used to like dancing in here? You can light one of these lights up.
Why are you here?
We're just here to talk and chat.
Nick said we could come up here and talk to you. Is that okay?
But we need to know you're there. You need to make it very clear. It's almost like a slam and then little bumps.
Didn't she say that? Red
Not.
Not. Did we say what? Sorry.
Didn't she say that red room door can sometimes be heard slamming
Yeah.
Yeah.
down here? Should one of us go up and check that?
Oh, yes.
Which
This
door?
one
That one
behind
back
the-
there?
Behind.
That kind of scared me.
You like that red light?
Is that a yes? If it's a yes, can you do it again? Would you like one of the boys to come in?
We'll come upstairs to the red room. Check and see if that door's open.
I'm scared.
You don't have to be scared. We're
Wandering.
Wandering. Do you not want Dave to come upstairs?
Are you upset that we're here in the club? If you are, can you make a loud sound?
Was that someone's stomach?
It sounds like there might be
Sound
somebody
like a voice.
out on the street.
Just go and have a look at the window.
Well, there's a balcony.
Can't hear anybody now.
No. But it sounded like a
He
voice.
told me.
Who told you?
You know, all four of us came a very, very long way here tonight to try and talk to somebody whose spirit might still be in the club here. So if you'd like to come out and talk to us, we would love to have a conversation with you. If you are, can you make a loud sound?
Was that someone's stomach?
It sounds like there might be
Sound
somebody.
like a voice.
Was that someone's stomach?
It sounds like there might be
Sound
somebody
like a voice.
out on the street.
Just go and have a look at the window.
Come on, gentlemen, this is the Wild West.
Something seems to like the tripwire.
Y'all are rough and tumble. You're supposed to be big, scary dudes. Or something.
Oh, what's a double flash there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think big scary dudes was a very common term back in the Wild West.
Come on now, come out and impress these ladies here. They came all the way
Don't
from
come in.
Australia.
Don't come in.
Don't come in where?
I've heard so much about you all.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna walk, because for some reason, since we started this, I've felt the need to walk down towards the stairs.
Right.
And we'll see if that stirs anything up. I'm gonna come down there to you if you're down here.
No energy.
You can use our energy. What's left of it.
Not about you, but since Ryan walked past me, so suddenly it's gone cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello?
Ryan has left the room. It's just the three of us in here now. Can you let us know that you're still here?
If you do is light a light up or make a sound in here. Maybe come and touch one of us. Maybe there's one of us three that you'd like to dance with. Can you touch them? Pick them out.
Hello?
Is the lady in blue here?
If you want to dance with Dave, can you light one of the lights up, please? Or you just want to see Dave dance again. 'Cause it is quite funny. If you found it funny, just make one of the lights go off.
These two ladies are Allison and Cag, by the way.
Yeah, we forgot to introduce ourselves. It's a bit rude of us. Sorry. Apologise for that.
And I'm Dave, and that down there is Ryan. What's your name?
Come here. I feel a strange energy around me.
Aren't you excited that there's some people here tonight to try and talk to you a little bit?
Was this your home?
Dead.
Oh, wow.
Did that go off?
It did, but it also, it like went blink, 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 blink.
Are you dead? Right behind me here is the crypt, the upper part of the crypt.
Oh, and the
Pod.
Keep that going.
So it was your home. I'm going to take that as a yes, and run with it.
You can see down into it. Did they put your body down there?
It was your home. It's a beautiful home. A great place to live.
Those are going crazy now.
Yeah. Did your family live here as well?
Did you make a fortune off of mining?
Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Maybe you had some children here. Or maybe you are a child.
Be good fun to have a child in here. I could get some toys to play with if you want to play with those. Quite happy to get them.
I just feel like I'm not alone in here. That could just be my mind playing tricks on me, but I want to document that just in case something does happen.
We were told that one of the gentlemen who was up here in the Millionaires Club, his wife found out he had a girlfriend here, and she
Absolutely frigid. Something.
took that other lady out. Do you know of that story? She did something to her over by the spiral staircase. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wow. We're getting a bit louder now.
Was that Ryan?
Ryan's here.
I'm coming back.
That was
That side.
Did you just make a loud sound?
I was just walking. That's the only thing I did.
nah.
Wow.
That was different.
Yeah, that was
And
super
when you're
loud.
talking about that murder.
Yeah.
I walked down to the top door of the crypt, and when I was standing in right by that doorway, by the top opening of the crypt, Ghost Tube said dead.
Oh, really?
And that's the only thing it said really since I walked was sorry and dead. Or it said dead then sorry.
Wow.
Said it doesn't really mean much, but it was kind of weird that that's what it said at the top of the crypt.
Not here.
So the woman who had her life taken
told
away
me.
from her.
Got a lot louder than it was before.
Yeah.
Are you still hearing that noise but louder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it sound like it's up above you?
I can't quite pinpoint it.
I thought it was more down here, but I'm just going to go down to where. I thought it was more in our area where we were.
Is this the lady in blue? Was your husband or your lover and his wife cruel?
She hurt
Bring
you on
it to
that
me,
spiral
Did.
staircase. Didn't she?
Why?
Because you were the mistress. Maybe you didn't even know it.
Did you know he was married?
I think it's disgusting that she got away with it.
It is.
It's because she had money.
Does that make you mad that she got away with taking your life? Because she was rich?
Annoying.
Sorry. We're gonna pick up our stuff here in a little bit and...
Wait, Dave, I'm hearing something upstairs.
Okay.
Hello?
It is upstairs.
Wait, yeah.
I can triangulate better now I'm over here. It's upstairs.
Tab.
Oh. Sorry, I was listening intently. I just heard, like, literally light footsteps at the top of the stairs.
Really?
Yeah, hold on. It was, like, very light, like someone was creeping up on it. Scott? Scotty? Ooh, it feels strange up here.
Does it?
Yeah. Who did I hear up here just now?
Scott, is that you up there?
While I'm up here, let me check the red room door.
Okay.
I think it's this way, isn't it?
It's go down the hallway to the right and then make a left. So Ryan is going to go and check the red room where the tour guide said that that door will open and close by itself, and we've been hearing something up there. We're not sure if that's it, but he's going to check.
Did Brian just say something?
Did Ryan?
Yeah.
I don't believe he did.
Check back on that.
Oh,
Oh,
did you hear that?
Have you been before?
No. Did you guys hear that?
No.
we didn't hear anything.
I heard that loud sound again, but I can't pinpoint where it came from.
Right before I heard the loud sound of movement once again,
Oh,
Allison told Dave to check the audio for a voice.
Did Brian just say something?
Did Ryan?
Yeah.
I don't believe he did.
Check back on that.
And it's a good thing that she did, because his camera's audio did capture something, and it almost sounds like a woman clearing her throat or grunting. Take a listen and tell us what you think.
So Ryan is going to go and check the red room where the tour guide said that that door will open and close by itself, and we've been hearing the tour guide said that that door will open and close by itself, and we've been hearing something up there. We're not sure if that's it, but he's going to check.
the red room door is open, but there's a creepy feeling up here.
It's my hat, sorry.
Did you see me jump? Jesus. What? Like not breathing.
Hello?
You are funny.
Thank you.
Angry.
Why are you angry? Slam that door if you're angry. What is that?
You won't understand.
You're right, I won't understand.
Tell me about it.
Tell you about what? Oh,
You won't understand.
I know I won't understand. I'm gonna guess whatever that loud noise is, it's coming from in here. I don't know if a bird is stuck in here and it keeps hitting the wall up there. But I hear something in here like making a chittering sound. And then I hear a banging from in here. I don't know what that is, though. Time to head back downstairs. Okay, I'm coming back down.
Okay.
I think I figured out what that noise is.
Okay.
Up in the red room, there's a window on that side that is open on top, but it opens up to a part of the building that is enclosed, but not completely. That's me.
I want to talk.
Oh, now you want to talk.
Yeah, right.
Like this area back here?
Yeah, because if you go up, it's boom, and then boom, straight over here. And I hear, I don't know if a bird is stuck in there, but I hear like, and then boom.
Oh.
It was creepy up there in the red room, though.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That hallway was very eerie.
Well, since we're not getting anything here, do you want to pack this up and head to another spot?
Yeah, let's pack this up, and Allison and Cag are gonna split off and go and investigate somewhere here in the building while we go somewhere else.
We'll go up
And we'll go
to the
down.
creepy room.
That's right.
And if you want to see us play card games with the spirits and Cag and Allison, yeah, show them some support for making this whole trip possible. So
Pleasure.
Let's split up and get this second session started.
All right.
let's go.
All right, so we are down here on the first floor of the Old Washoe Club in Virginia City, Nevada, and we are getting ready to start a session in one of the creepiest parts of the Old Washoe Club, and that is on the first floor, and it is the crypt. The crypt is creepy for a number of reasons, but the crypt was used, as the story goes, when it was cold in Virginia City. There were some cold winters, the ground would freeze, and of course the Wild West was a dangerous place. So a lot of people would perish out here. And when the ground was too cold, they couldn't dig graves, so they would actually need a place to store these deceased people until the ground would thaw. And so there's a lot of paranormal activity said. People have actually been pushed in here. There's been a lot of stories of people seeing shadows looking over at them, things being thrown at people in here. It's very creepy. We're gonna do a Seer session, a ghost tube Seer session, and Dave is set up with that in here, which the ghost tube Seer uses the magnetometer and the device to pick up on fluctuations in magnetic fields, and then it will select words from a database, but then those words will be used to generate images. So the images are not paranormal, but the words that are selected possibly could be. So we're gonna see if any relevant images come through here. And while we do this, we also have a camera on the spiral staircase where the woman in blue was actually murdered by her lover's wife. She was the mistress of a millionaire that came in here to the Washoe Club that was a member. They say that his wife took her life on that staircase, and her spirit's been seen there. So what do you think, Dave?
I'm ready to go if you are.
I'm ready. Let's get this session started.
All right, here we go. Recording. Here we go.
Is there anyone in here with us? We're looking for any lost miners. You worked all those long hours in the mines to make money for these millionaires, and look at you. This is where you ended up. In a damp stone room, waiting to be buried. Dave's got a weird box on his head that if you go up and you get close to him, we should be able to see some sort of a picture of you or what you look like, or something that was important to you.
Can you show us what you looked like? Oh, generating. Interesting. There's a woman with a plate of food. She's got black and red hair. There's another woman wearing a teal-colored dress. And they're in a room with a door.
The woman in blue?
I mean, she is wearing blue. There's no face to this woman in blue, but...
That. Literally, I said the woman in blue, and the epoch lit up yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Is it a blue dress?
It looked like it, yes. It's gone now. If this is the lady in blue, did they put your body in this room too?
I guess it just depends on what time of year she was killed.
True.
Whoa, dude.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious? Who's back there behind Dave? Can you come over here towards me? Thank you for that. Oh,
Wow.
I have chills.
Yeah, me too.
Those are brand new batteries.
Yes, they are.
Can you step over this way for us? So that we know that it's you setting it off?
Something triggered it.
Yeah.
You know, if you like that thing, there's two other ones back here with bright red lights. Can you try and touch those? Generating.
What?
It just looks like it's just a waterfall in like a canyon.
Is that the mine? I'm gonna reset this.
Okay. We're just gonna turn this off and back on. But if you really like that music that just played, please feel free to step in front of it again and play the music. See, when that happens like that, I often feel like maybe the spirit or the whomever like materialized right there in front of it, which makes it go off, and then they just disappear, and that's why it doesn't go off.
Right. Yeah, it's like whatever, because what it detects is like temperature.
Yeah.
So it uses an infrared thermometer, so to speak. And when something of a different temperature passes in front of it than the ambient temperature that it detects when you turn it on, then it starts to alarm.
Yeah. Did you like that music?
Can you tell us what your name is? I'm going to go ahead and record on this device right here, and you can use this to speak to us. Rolling, Washoe Club, the crypt, placing on the table. Can you tell us your name? What is your name?
Did the lady in the blue dress make that music start playing?
It had to be tough being in a relationship with a married man. What was that?
Sounded like footstep.
It had to be tough being in a relationship with a married man. What was that? What was that?
Sounded like footstep.
Did you know that he was married?
This isn't the lady in blue. Can you tell us your name? Who is in this room with us?
When you came to Virginia City, did you expect that this is where you would end up?
Okay, generated. Looks like a house with a lot of windows with a snow-covered roof.
Does it look more modern?
No, it looks old.
Old?
Yes.
If that was your house, you can use this box like you did with when I asked you if the picture was of the woman in blue, it lit up green for yes. You can use that to say yes or no. Is that your house?
Old Washoe Club, crypt. Can you tell us your name? What is your name? Did the lady in the blue dress make that music start playing? It had to be tough being in a relationship with a married man. Sound like footsteps. Did you know that he was married? This isn't the lady in blue. Can you tell us your name? Who is in this room with us? When you came to Virginia City, did you expect this is where you would end up? Okay, generated. Looks like it.
So nothing on EVP.
Crazy.
It just got so quiet.
It did. It's like everything stopped.
Do you want to, while you're wearing that, if I guide you, do you want to walk over to the spiral staircase and leave this equipment set up in here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Yeah. I should be able to make it.
I'll just guide you past the camera here. So come forward. Hold your arm out.
Okay.
Ooh, that was the camera. Now, before you step on this REM pod, let me pick it up. Other way. Come, follow my voice. Come this way. Follow my voice. Follow my voice. Turn left slightly. Come straight. Come this way, follow my voice. Turn left slightly. Turn left slightly.
Are we even halfway across the room?
Yeah, you're almost in.
Snap.
Okay, there's the wall.
Okay.
Now the camera, make sure you stick to the left side. Yeah, there you go. Now make a left-hand turn and go around that wall.
Am I good here?
Mm-hmm. Actually, come and stand right over here. Sorry. Okay.
There's nothing in my pockets, you guys. I'm just fidgeting. Generating.
Oh, wow. That was me putting that down. Whoa. The millimeter also started to go off there.
Really?
It wasn't me. What do you see?
I can't quite make it out. It looks like maybe some cattle or horses in a barn. Maybe?
You can use this box again to say yes or no. We saw the lady in blue, and right by Dave, right above Dave's head, is where she lost her life.
Lady in blue, if you're here, I'm sorry we can't remember your real name. We know it starts with an L. But if you're here, can you come down the stairs, the spiral staircase, and talk with us? Generating. Ew.
What?
Gosh, it looks like a female clown, but it looks really weird.
A female clown.
It's just quite bizarre.
Hmm.
Come on down the stairwell here and talk to us if you want to. We're not going to hurt you. Or if you don't want to talk, can you touch one of the really bright lights that we have on the stairs? That would be a good way to let us know that you can hear us.
Ooh.
What was that?
Tripwire just went off.
Ooh, thank you. See, that didn't hurt, did it? The other bright lights, they don't hurt either if you just try and pick them up. Should we try and do a burst EVP here?
That's funny. I was literally reaching in my pocket to get the recorder.
Really?
Yeah. Quit reading my mind.
Ma'am, lady in blue, we're going to try and record your voice. That might not make sense to you, but Ryan is going to put out a...
What was that?
I don't know, record. That might not make sense to you, but Ryan is going to put out a... Ryan is going to put out a...
What was that?
I don't know, record.
You heard it right?
I did.
Recording Lady in Blue Washoe Club on the stairs. Putting it on the stairs here.
Ryan just set something on the steps there. And you can talk to it, and we'll be able to hear you, okay?
Ma'am, this must have been a wonderful place to get to spend time with the lavish and luxurious of Virginia City, Nevada. Did you enjoy luxury?
Ma'am, we know that your life was taken here on the stairwell. Did you know what was happening?
If there's someone else here, can you come down the stairs?
Ooh. Generated.
Okay.
Looks like a man and somebody in a black cloak with a white face and a long sickle or scythe or whatever you want to call that.
Like the Grim Reaper? Whoa. Whoa.
Is that you?
Thank you. Are you here with us now?
We're sorry that you had your life taken from you on these stairs. Did you know that the man you were with was married?
Wow. Really quickly, I want to grab this recorder. We'll listen back to it in a second. Thank you for touching that. It's been sitting there for quite a while without anyone actually setting it off.
Are you enjoying that we're here talking to you? The more that you light that up is a responsive yes to us. You're happy we're here to talk to you?
Step back so we can ask a question. Can you make it stop? Just stand back away from it so that it'll stop lighting up.
Thank you.
Would you like us to leave? Would you... Oh. Do you want us to stay and keep you company? Would you like us to leave?
Wow. We can do that. We can respect that.
We can leave you alone. We're just going to listen back to see if you... Before we leave, we're just going to listen back to see if you put your voice on this. So if you could, just so we can listen for your voice, could you not set that off for us? And just leave it silent for a few minutes so that we can listen back and try and hear your voice?
I just said something on the steps there, and you can talk to it, and I won't be able to hear you, okay? You can talk to it, and I won't be able to hear you, okay? You can talk to it, and I won't be able to hear you, okay?
We'll have to cross-reference and see if that's us, but that's definitely...
Some sort of vocal tone.
Mm-hmm.
And you can talk to it, and we'll be able to hear you, okay?
You can talk to it, and I won't be able to hear you, okay? This must have been a wonderful place to get to spend time. laborious.
Can you come through this box in my hand right here and try and put your voice on it so we know who you are?
Were you ambushed here on these steps?
This was a millionaire's club.
That was me.
This was a millionaire's club and there was a lot of debauchery here. Is there anyone who wants to have a drink and do something sinful?
I heard yes, sir.
It was something like that. It was definitely yes something, I thought. You know where the ladies are? We can get into some downright real trouble in here. That was the same voice.
It was.
Where are the ladies? Tell us where we can find the ladies. Come on, don't be shy now. Should we go back to the crypt for a second? Let's walk back over there. For some reason, I'm being pulled back that way.
Okay.
It smells like fire smoke in here.
It does. There's got to be air getting in here.
Yeah, I think there's like a space up there.
God, give me a second.
You good?
Yes.
Do you wish you could be buried somewhere else? Do you wish that you never came to this town? Is there anyone here that worked for the Collar Mine? It's just gone completely quiet.
It has. It really has.
But we still have that third floor that we haven't touched yet.
Yeah?
So let's pack this stuff up, and when Allison and Cag are done up there on the third floor, let's go up there and see if we can talk to anyone that is said to haunt up there, those shadow figures, or the man that slams the door, or the man that scratches people.
Let's do it. Let's head up there.
Let's see what waits for us.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we've made it up here onto the third floor. Cag and Allison have actually left for the night, so we're the only two in the entire building, which is kind of cool. So if you want to see what they got on their episode, again, go over and check out their video. So right now, We're on the 3rd floor in what they call Scotty's room. There was a gentleman who lived here. He was the last remaining resident of this building before it was condemned for living. And he did take his own life in this room here.
Sad and tragic story, but Scotty, people have said they've seen you. People have said that you are still here. My name is Ryan, and this is Dave, and we've traveled all the way from West Virginia to come and talk to you and find out if you're still here living. Kimmy told us earlier that she feels you up here a lot, that you don't necessarily like visitors, but we come in peace and we are friendly, and we don't want you to feel like we're intruding. We brought some toys up here for you to speak to us.
What was that?
Is that like a moan or something?
Yeah. Cat ball flow.
I see that. First time that's gone off all night.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the first time in multiple investigations that we've had one of those cat balls go off. Speak to us.
What was that? What was that? Scotty, if that was you that made that light up, could you try one of the bright red lights too? Could you try just picking them up? They won't hurt you.
That's the green-eyed doll, too.
Or if that wasn't Scotty and that was someone else, you're more than welcome to touch any of the bright lights that we've set up.
We thought we heard you, or we heard something making noise or talking. Can you speak louder for us so we can hear your voice? You can whisper in our ear. You can touch us. Please do anything that you have to do to talk to us, to send us a message.
Can you make those bright lights go off again by that doll? I'd like to see those bright colors again. Scott, are you up here?
Ooh, I think the epoch just did something. I thought I saw a flash of a colored light down there.
Okay.
Yeah, you see how that light right there lit up? At least I think it did. I didn't quite fully see it, but you can use that to answer yes or no questions. Yeah, there it flashed the red. It's flashing quickly, but the closer you get to it, the more you'll be able to use it. If you sit down in that chair, you can light up the green light for yes and the red light for no. So let's start simple. Is your name Scotty?
Come on in here.
We thought we just heard your footsteps.
Ryan left you a gift over there.
Over by where the staircase used to be, I put some whiskey. It's right beside that red light. If you grab it, it's all yours. Do you like whiskey? Okay, I do hear people talking outside. But that movement was inside.
Oh, yeah.
Over by the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, you can grab that whiskey, Scotty. It's all yours. We heard rumors that there was someone who was here, a cowboy or someone, that liked to hang out down at the bar because he liked to drink. He liked to belly up. Now, we can't get into the bar to investigate, but we have whiskey up here now, so if you wanted whiskey, it's over there. They say they leave a shot of whiskey out on the bar for you, at least they used to appease your
Thirst.
Your thirst. Okay, because we have people talking out here, I don't think audio is going to be reliable.
No.
Let me go ahead and grab the spirit box and we'll see if we can get communication that way. So this box right here, Scotty, if you want to come up to it and you put your voice on it, you can tell us anything, whatever you want us to know.
We didn't hear it in the moment, but the very first voice that comes through shockingly sounds like it says, Scotty. If this is indeed what it says, then this is very strange. Could the stories of people having encounters with Scotty's spirit be true? Take another listen and tell us what you think down in the comments.
Scott, did you pass away in this room? What made you want to hurt yourself?
Could you repeat that so we can hear you more clearly? Or maybe you're not Scotty, maybe you're someone else. Are you a millionaire here in Virginia City?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what's your name?
Get as close to me as you can and speak so we can hear your voice loud and clearly.
Same voice.
What did you come out here to Virginia City for? What was it that drew you here to the Wild West?
What brought you to Virginia City?
Does it say miners?
I'm not sure.
After reviewing this voice, it does sound like a man says miner. Could we be speaking to one of the many men who came to Virginia City to mine silver and gold, chasing riches beyond their wildest dreams?
What brought you to Virginia City?
Does it say miners?
I'm not sure.
What was it like here? Was there a lot of crime here? Were you a criminal? REM pod. Whiskey REM pod.
You can take it.
Go ahead and grab it. It was either that or the Mel meter. I'm not sure which one it was. Do you like whiskey? No. It's right there.
Whoever wants a swig of that, it's yours. Or if you don't want it, you can just knock it off of there.
Well,
I always seem to find it.
always. Step over here.
I'm just gonna turn it off.
Doesn't matter where we are or what we're doing, Dave, you always find the music box.
I do.
Every time.
I do.
But here soon, we're gonna have to set up Abandonment here in the Old Washoe Club in Virginia City, Nevada. And I think, what if you went down and you started prepping the stuff to set up for Abandonment? And then, while you do that, I'll go back to the Red Room and do a solo by myself in there to see if the spirits that are said to haunt that area, the ones that slam the doors or the ones that scratch people, are back there in the Red Room and want to talk to me.
Yeah. All right. If you're feeling up to it.
I think it'd be an interesting experiment.
All right.
Off to the Red Room I go.
Have fun. All right, guys, so I am down here in the gear room. No pun intended, because that's my last name. But Ryan is here with me. He had to come down and use the restroom. I'm going to get stuff set up for Abandonment, and what are you doing?
I'm gonna head upstairs to the Red Room and do a solo, like I said, before we left the upstairs. Got a little bit of equipment to set up, but once I get in there, I'm gonna see if I can communicate with whatever spirits are said to be in there, whose names they can't actually get, and see if they will slam a door, maybe scratch me.
Ooh.
Who knows? There's a plethora of things that people report up there, and I'm excited to see what happens.
That's right. All right, I'm going to lock this door behind him so you guys know that I am not leaving here. Just like that. Right there.
Upstairs. Mark. Lars.
I'm gonna step away from it. Hello? You were shot? Is your name Mark? Someone likes to shut this door right here. There's been lots of stories of people who...
Val. Great.
Can you shut this door for me?
Raw. Adultery happens.
Adultery happens. If this is the lady in red, or excuse me, the lady in blue, or maybe the man who she was having an affair with or was having an affair with her, you were still cheating on your wife. You can't just say adultery. You can't just say adultery happens. That's right. We were hearing sounds from in here earlier that were so loud you could be heard from downstairs. So I'm not sure what sounds I'm going to be hearing in here, but there's also someone who is, I've been told at least, who likes to scratch people up here. If you think that's what you have to do to get me out of here, you can scratch me. I'm not afraid of you. Or you can try and scare me out of here. If you think that'd be funny, you can close that door. Stop talking through that box. I think it's the wind pulling on a door or something that's making that sound. Wind hitting a metal roof hatch of some kind. Is that how the lady in blue was killed? Was it she was shot? Because you said shot and then you said adultery happens. I'm sure it was very common here in the Wild West. Especially if you had money, if you were wealthy, you were a millionaire.
Ghost.
Are you a ghost? Do you regret what happened here at the Old Washoe Club? Just so you guys know, it is dark up here. What you're seeing is infrared light, which is not visible to my eye. The human eye can't see this, only the camera can. So let me give you an idea of exactly how dark it is in here.
Modern.
That is how dark it is.
Question.
What's your question? Can you use that to say words that will ask your question? What's your name? They say they can't get your name up here. Whoever's up here doesn't seem to like to give their name.
These.
You can use my energy. You can pull from me to try and make something happen. To show me that you're here. So many people have questions of whether or not you can actually communicate and speak to us. Whether you can actually move things. And Kimmy told us you can move that door behind me. That you can move that door over there. Can you do that? Can you slam it so hard it shakes the building? Decided what? Vern. Did you know Mark Twain? Mark Twain he used to write the newspaper here in Virginia City. He actually came up with the name Mark Twain in this Wild West town. Went on to become a very famous author. Didn't it say Mark when I first turned that on? I didn't even think of that. Might not be related, but interesting that I just now brought that up. Yes, what's your answer? You remember him? It said answer memory.
Stir. Curse.
Huh. Was this town cursed?
Batteries.
Yeah, I have batteries. How do you know what batteries are? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's just a random word. Is there anyone in here? There's a lot of tales of this place. And so far, whoever was in the crypt and was over by the stairs is the only person who's really shown themselves to us tonight. All right, I'm out of the room now. You can shut the door behind me.
Quiet.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Can you shut the door?
Position.
Shut that door behind me.
Sit.
How's that? Now what?
Industry.
What industry is that?
Sugar.
The sugar industry. I mean, that's a pretty good industry to get into. You come to a town like this in the Wild West, get everyone addicted to sugar. Before you know it, they'll be eating out of your hands, literally.
Nice.
You like that idea? You like that business proposition? That was funny. Is that how you made your millions out here? You made your millions on sugar?
As comical as I found this interaction in the moment, after the fact, I did a quick Google search for Virginia City, Nevada, sugar millionaire. And boom. The first result is one of the Old Washoe Club's founding members, John William Mackey. He was one of the wealthiest men in Virginia City, and he made his fortune from the silver mines, but he had multiple other business ventures. So I scrolled down to the other ventures section, and wouldn't you know it, John Mackey owned part of the Spreckles Sugar Company, which controlled the West Coast refined sugar market for many years. The skeptical part of my brain wants to try and convince me that this is just a coincidence, but the curious part of my brain wonders if I just had a brief conversation with John William Mackey himself.
Industry.
What industry is that?
Sugar.
The sugar industry. I mean, that's a pretty good industry to get into. You come to a town like this in the Wild West, get everyone addicted to sugar. Before you know it, they'll be eating out of your hands, literally.
Nice.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments below.
So far, not much luck up here except for finding out that whoever's up here wants to get people addicted to sugar. So nothing really intelligent through the ovilus, just a couple of funny moments and conversations. So, with that, I think it's time to pack up all the stuff I have right here and get ready to set up cameras throughout the Old Washoe Club to see what they pick up when there's no one in the building. It's time for abandonment. Let's do this. All right, so we're getting ready to leave 3 cameras set up in the Old Washoe Club
Oh yeah.
to see what they pick up when no one's in here.
I know, like we said earlier, Cag and Allison left, so the building is ours. We did all of our sessions. Time's running out, so we're going to do an abandonment and see what happens while this entire building is empty.
That's right, and to do this, we are gonna have a camera up in the red room because Kimmy told us that door moves and shuts. And if that door moves, we want to be there to capture it on camera. We want something there to document it. And we have a camera on the stairs because there's been reported a lot of movement on those stairs, footsteps. And we have a camera here in the ballroom because we would be remiss if we did not put a camera in the same area where the famous apparition of the Old Washoe Club was captured back in 2004.
That's right. Very, very creepy things in this room.
Are you ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go ahead and take off and get this abandonment started.
That's all I've got in this altitude. All right.
That's right. We're in the mountains and he's ready to pass out.
We're back.
Phew. All right. What a night.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. It's been a long trip so far. We have a lot more to go on our Wild West road trip with Adelaide Haunted Horizons. So make sure you guys go over and subscribe to their channel, and make sure you give them a like and leave them a comment on one of their videos and tell them Paranormal Quest sent you. We love those ladies. They're amazing friends, and we love working with them every time we go to one of these locations with them. It is an incredible experience. We have a lot of fun.
Yes.
And what a way to live out a dream here. We've wanted to come to the Old Washoe Club for over a decade.
Oh yeah.
And to finally be here in the moment and to actually get to experience it is just a dream come true. So thank you, not only to Adelaide Haunted Horizons for inviting us to come along, but also thank you to the staff here at the Old Washoe Club for an amazing night, an amazing experience, and we will definitely be back to Virginia City.
And thank you to you guys, because if you guys didn't watch our videos, we wouldn't be able to do this. So it's a big thank you to you for making this possible.
Absolutely. And yeah, make sure if you watched to this point in the video, you hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel.
Oh yeah.
And if you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a comment that says,
I knew you were gonna do this. Oh God. Everything is more difficult in higher altitude. Good night.
that's right, even being a cowboy. Catch you later.
Bye.